Welcome back. It is so great to see our friends Joshua David Smith and Rebecca Freeland from Tide Theatrical. I'm so sorry. It is early, like we were talking about.
Girl.
More coffee to talk about their upcoming projects. First of all, thanks for getting up this morning or staying up.
Of course.
Either or.
Right.
Stayed up all night.
All the so
All-nighter.
Can we start with you? Tell us about Tide Theatrical.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a brand new theater company here in Springfield. We are housed outside of the storefront right next to Martha's Vineyard downtown. And we're really doing more adult inclusive storytelling within our space. So very exciting.
Well, how did that come to be kind of the more adult narrative, like performances? Was that something that maybe you heard from community members or people that had been attending Tide Theatrical?
It's just something that maybe it was a hole that we decided to fill here in town because we have so many great family theatrical experiences here in town already. And so it was just it was our niche, and that's kind of where we decided to go with it.
I love that. Rebecca, can you tell us about the upcoming performance and your performer in this performance?
Yes, I am. I'm actually opening up the concert with a 30-minute set because I am a non-binary local lesbian musician here in Springfield. The Pride concert is here to celebrate local queer artists and telling their stories, because I know in theater, at least, it's really hard to have opportunities to tell stories about yourself. It's always playing a character. It's always playing someone else, telling someone else's story. High Tide's really mission is to have a space for people to tell their own stories and be able to have a platform for that.
Can you kind of take us through maybe your set, your 30-minute set, and how that tells maybe your story or part of your story?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, it's a lot of lesbian breakup songs, if I'm being so for real with you right now. I make a lot of pop punk bangers that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna open up the show with a big bang, and then we're gonna go in with some emotion, and we're gonna hit you hard.
What type of genre would you say is your music classified under, or is it just all over the place?
Honestly, just because I'm so new in like the recording industry and everything, I definitely would classify myself as more alternative, if anything, but I do dabble in metal, punk, pop. Gay pop is now emerging as like a really popular thing right now, like with Chappell Roan and Renee Rapp, and I'm more moving into that sector, but a little darker.
Okay.
Okay.
And you have a lot of things coming up in the future too, lots of projects.
Of course. So a part of the Pride concert, which is happening this weekend on the 9th, our next concert series is going to be the Duets concert on July 27th, and that's bringing people together to sing classic and well-known duets from Broadway and beyond. So that's coming up. And then after that, we have Next to Normal, which is our next main stage production. That is quite a heavy drama, and it's incredible music. It won the Pulitzer Prize for drama, and that's coming up in August.
Oh.
Joshua, do you perform as well?
I have, yes.
You have?
Yes, he does.
Are you more behind the scenes now and like running the show?
Within High Tide, yes, that's correct. But I've performed with Springfield Little Theater and with High Tide in the past. But I'm actually directing Next to Normal, and I sit as the artistic director for High Tide.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the performance space?
So really, it's an empty storefront, honestly, and so we can manipulate the space however we want. So you might go into a show and see the stage closer to the front or kind of off to the side, and really have more of an immersive setting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
How do you plan or prepare for, you know, the upcoming show, which is this weekend, but then those future shows as well, because you always got to be a step ahead.
Yeah, it's a lot of strategy, lots of planning, lots of deadlines, thinking ahead. But really, we have a fantastic team at High Tide, and we all work together so well to make sure that we get everything done.
And talk about the amazing talent pool we have right here in the Ozarks.
Oh my gosh.
I bet your auditions are crazy.
It's insane. Well, just the Pride concert in itself is just, it's mind-blowing how talented these people are.
I'm so excited to see everybody.
Yeah. And to open.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm also in the show as well, so I get to sing some musical theater stuff as well.
You know, when you're talking about duets, though, that makes me think, okay, I'm putting you on the spot here, especially musical theater here.
Oh, God.
You're doing a show called Duets. Favorite Broadway musical theater duets?
For good.
Oh, that's a great one. Okay, see, they already had one.
Right there.
Yeah, they already had
She
one.
was like,
You were going. And
don't ask.
Yes.
I got it.
And you might hear For Good if you come to the Duets concert.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Yeah.
It better be from me.
How can people get tickets, and where can they go for more information?
Yeah, absolutely. So all of our information is on the High Tide Theatrical Facebook page, but also hightidesgf.com. That's where you can look at audition information and purchase tickets for everything. Everything we have going on, tickets are on sale already.
I just thought of my Broadway duet. It just came to me.
All
What
right,
is it?
right now, do it.
Suddenly Seymour, Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
Best
you're
duet ever.
auditioning.
Yes,
you're
you have to.
auditioning.
I have to. I
You
love
have
that
to.
song so
I'll be
much.
your Audrey.
Okay, Audrey Seymour. There we go.
Perfect.
There you go.
Done.
It's perfect. Seriously, there are so many great duets
Really?
throughout Broadway that I can just imagine that show being amazing.
Yeah,
going to
but
be
also like
amazing.
Happy Days with Judy and Barbara, like that kind of.
Oh!
Yeah, like that's what
My
we're
heart.
trying to pull off.
Wow. Oh, God.
Yep.
I'm
I'm in
not
heaven.
too well versed in Broadway, but
It's
I would,
okay.
I would say
It's okay.
Rent, Take Me for Who I Am.
Oh, that's
Who I
a good
was
one, too.
meant to be.
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't know what I'm singing. I'm not singing that. What are you
Oh,
talking
what-
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
know.
Rebecca!
What is that?
Hey, when the duets comes out, can you bring some people to sing some duets? That's what I want.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right,
Oh
Let's
my
do
God.
it. All right, you guys, let's hop over